Go get you some money, Garrett. Go get you some money, Garrett. That's your whole monthly paycheck right here, Garrett.
It's not even cringy. No. It is beyond cringy to me, and that's why I have to label him as a cornball. Matter of fact, I may have to upgrade him to Captain Cornball after this. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, hope all of you having a great Friday. Hope all of you having a great end to your week. Hope all of you had a great week. If not, hope this video can make it a little bit better. And man, oh man, I've seen a lot of cornballs throughout my entire existence on this planet we call Earth. Most recently, one that comes to my mind was John Morant. Y'all remember that whole ordeal and situation when he was trying to act gangster and hood? Come to find out, he's from the suburbs. I'll try to find a picture and pop it up on the screen for you guys. Yeah, nothing's cornier than that. And I went to high school with a bunch of guys. I know this really doesn't go hand in hand with the video. I'm just talking about it and whatnot. I went to high school with a bunch of dudes who grew up in the suburbs, nice family, loving father, loving mother, and they try to act gangster. That is a different conversation, different video for a different day. But yeah, those type of people, they got to be up there with the worst of them. However, today, we got a strong competitor in the college football world. Yes, that's right. You heard me correctly. Zach Calzada, a.k.a. Zach Calzone, that's what I used to call him. Former A&M well, now I think about it, not just former A&M quarterback, former bunch of quarterback. He's been playing college football for dang near 10 years. He's pushing 30. Calzada's been at so many schools. Started out at A&M, went to Auburn, also went to Incarnate Word. I hope I'm saying that correctly. Yes, that is a school, believe it or not. Incarnate Word. And now he's at Kentucky, where he's the backup quarterback. This is now his third SEC school, and he hasn't been good at any of them outside of the one game where he played out of his mind against Alabama, where he upset them. That was fantastic, but that was it. I remember that situation. It was funny because after the Bama game, he was awful, but you couldn't justify benching him because he beat Bama and he played out of his mind in that game. But ever since then, nope, it's been a downhill slope. Well, now he's at Kentucky. I'd like to assume this is going to be his last year, but who knows with all these rules and regulations. But more of the story is he's been playing college football for a very long time. He's not even the starting quarterback at Kentucky. He's the backup, and I got to give you all these details and whatnot so you have some context and perspective before I show you what I'm about to show you. Kentucky gave him some doubloons in the NIL department as to how much. I don't know. If I were to guess, maybe they gave him 100, 200. I'd be shocked if they gave him anything upwards of $250,000. There's just no way. He wouldn't be worth it. But I don't know, maybe they did. But guess what happened the past 24 to 48 hours? So apparently a Kentucky fan DM'd him on Instagram and was talking crap to him. What's new? These are the Timothy and Bobbies of the world eating their cheesy puffs, DMing D1 athletes. I'm like, oh yeah, you're trash, I'm better than you, yada, yada, yada. And before I go any farther, because you probably know what I'm about to say next, obviously Zach Calzada responded to it. But here's my question. Zach Calzada, why are you responding in the first place? It's the same thing with Kevin Durant. I can't understand for the life of me why Durant is so insecure and he cares about randoms on Twitter who can't even make a left-handed layup have to say about him. It blows my mind. And the reasoning for that is because I can't relate to it. I couldn't imagine responding to somebody on Instagram or Twitter that has 71 followers or going back and forth with them. It's just something I can't comprehend. It's way past me. And Calzada and Durant aren't the only people to do this. Other athletes and other famous people, whatever you want to call them, they've responded to people in the past and they'll continue to respond to them. I'm just saying I don't get it. My whole mentality is, what do you have to gain from it? You're better than this person. To me, you're punching down. That's how it is. And here's my thing. Why would you punch down? You gain nothing from it. You know who does? The rando Billy Bob 42 on Twitter and Instagram that's going back and forth with you because they have nothing going for them. But I get to all that in just a second. Let me show you what happened. I'm just going to have to show you the video clip. Unfortunately, I can't share the sound with you because he's playing some rap music and whatnot. But Calzada decided to respond to some random person on Instagram who goes by the name of Garrett. At the beginning of this video clip, he said, you know what you need to do, Garrett? You need to stop hating and go get some money. And he proceeded, as you can see right here, to flex all of his money on him. And you don't even need sound the entire video clip. He's just saying, yeah, count my money, Garrett. You need to get you some money. This is your month's salary. This is all this money, yada, 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 this, that, and the third. Just flexing on him. Cornball behavior.
Go get you some money, Garrett. Go get you some money, Garrett. That's your whole monthly paycheck right here, Garrett.
There's so many places I could start with this. Number one, Calzada, why do you feel the need to prove yourself to, yet again, a randeezy on Instagram? And don't even sit up here and try to say if you're going to defend him or he try to defend himself. Oh, it's just jokes and I'm trying to have. No, it's not that. You're insecure. Number two, and I mean this in the humblest way possible, I would say I have some financial savviness to me. And it's not even like I think I'm a genius or anything. I'm not. I firmly believe 98% of people walking on this planet are dumb and they don't know how to manage or handle money. Therefore, if you have common sense, you got financial savviness. I have a bunch of friends who are multimillionaires. They got tens of millions of dollars. And all the people, I don't even want to call them mentors, they're friends to me. All the people I hang out with that have money, not this is child's play. I mean money, they would laugh at this. And I'm laughing at it included. Anybody that has a little bit of financial smarts to them, they know how dumb this looks and how cringy it looks. It's not even cringy. No. It is beyond cringy to me, and that's why I have to label him as a cornball. Matter of fact, I may have to upgrade him to Captain Cornball after this. As corny as I thought it was for guys in high school to act gangster when they grew up in mansions and these big houses and nice areas and whatnot, flexing money on the internet was way cornier than that, to me at least. Maybe not for you, but for me it was. And I saw this back on Snapchat back in the day. I had friends all the times. They'd be flexing their money and whatnot, and I thought it was cringy as a 15 and 16-year-old, especially as a 25-year-old now. I think it's cringy. Tell me you're new to money without telling me you're new to money. Post something like this. Because if you're used to having, I'd say, what is this, $10,000, $15,000? You wouldn't flex it because it's your lifestyle. It's normal to you. It's the same thing when people go on vacations. What do? They post about it. Why? Because it's a new experience for them and they don't get to live that life every day. So I'm not saying they want to flaunt it off, but they want to share it. Why? Because it's exciting for them. But somebody that's got tens of millions of dollars, that has been to Hawaii 40 times, they're just traveling the world nonstop, going to all these places on the regular, they're not posting it. Why? Because it's normal to them. That's their lifestyle. What am I trying to say? Where am I trying to go at with all this? People post stuff on social media that they're not used to because they want others to think that's their lifestyle. It's the same thing here. I'm not going to get into finances too much, but for all my young people, heck, even older people, this advice applies. Here's the first thing I thought of when I saw this. Why in the world is this not invested? It could be it could be the S&P 500. That'd be better than just having this cash sit. A little lesson with your boy Matt. But I hope Zach Calzada knows that this money he's got sitting on the ground right here, it's losing its value every single day due to inflation. Do as you want, Calzada. If you want to flex on some random dude named Garrett, all power to you. But you know what I want my money doing? You know what I want my hundreds of dollars of doing? I want them working for me. It's like an army of soldiers. I want every single one of them working. By you having this money in your hand at your house, it's not doing anything for you. Like I said, it's losing its value due to inflation. To me, it's embarrassing for two reasons. Number one, you got this money just sitting around the house not doing anything for you. And number two, like we already talked about, how cringy it is, you're flexing it on the internet for strangers. And we ain't even talked about this. How old is Calzada? 26, 27? What to say he's 25? I don't know. I know he's super old. You are a full-grown man. That's when your frontal lobe develops fully for most men. 25 years old. To all my young people out there, please do not be this guy. You know why? Because you look like a cornball. Let me ask you a question. What would you think if Elon Musk got on Twitter and posted a video like this? You would think it's cringy. Think about it. Nobody with money is doing this. I'm talking about money. Imagine if Elon Musk or Jeff Bezos got on Twitter and was responding to haters by doing a money spread. Actually, that would be kind of funny, but it's because we know it would be complete satire. But this, he's being dead serious. The video is nothing more, nothing less than embarrassing to me. It should be invested. I already know you're going to have some nerd go, well, Matt, you may need that spare money laying around the house in case, the bank Dude, you don't need $15K. If I had to guess, that's what it is. $15K cash just laying around the house. Maybe $5 at max. That's all I got to say about it. Let me know your thoughts down below. But